Hello everybody, this is Svenshinhan, welcoming you back to Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3. This will be episode 5. In episode 4, we basically got to the cleft of the earth because we want to go to the kingdom of Forsena in order to find out more about what's going on and what we have to do. Because we heard from Durin that apparently the king there can help us a little bit. But what's here? Who's there? Uh-oh, it's beautiful women in pointy hats. You're one of the troops of Forsena? Then I can't let you live. It's vicious, beautiful women with pointy hats. Wait a sec, what do you mean? Hey, ladies, don't get so excited. Hawk wants them all to himself. What? You're working with the enemy, aren't you? Release the machine golems! Trap them on the bridge! Yes, sir! Okay, so now we are screwed. We have to fight. Okay, so right off the bat, these golems, when the battle starts, they're going to do an attack, and you want to stay out of their middle. You don't want to stand right in the middle from where they are, because they'll hit you with an attack, and you will get hurt bad. Essentially, what you want to do is just wail on them as hard as you can. Make sure that no character's HP gets significantly under, like, 40, to ensure that things don't go completely horribly wrong. And you want to focus all your attacks as much as you can on one character, or on one of the golems. You can set up the AI to support you, and I probably should have done that. In fact, I might take care of that after the battle. And Durin is in serious need of healing, so let's do that. I don't want anyone to die, and I can't even reach Durin from here. What kind of... Okay, get over here, Durin. I need to heal you. I don't want anyone to die, because if a character dies, they will not get experience for the battle, so... And that's something I want to avoid. Okay, so only one left. We've basically won the battle here, I think. They can do one more attack. It's not going to kill anyone at this point. Just surround him, spam your attacks, and eventually you will win. And you'll get healed to full after the battle, which is very, very nice. Victory! Yay! Retreat! Take that, bitches. Uh-oh. It's gonna blow! That's a major explosion. You kind of hear footsteps in the background, then there's just a huge gaping abyss. Hey, is everyone okay? Wonderful, they took out the bridge. Well, it's a bit too far to jump across. Ideas? Anyone? Nope. No ideas now. However... we have heard of a certain Frenchman, or I guess I made him French. We've heard of a certain Frenchie with a cannon. I'm guessing he could probably take us to Forsena. That should not be too much of a problem, I think. Anyway, let's kill some zombies. Just gonna kill everything on screen. Just because we can, and it doesn't take too long anyway. And, oh my god, I'm already forgetting something that I've been wanting to do, that I said I would do immediately after the golem battle. So I will do that now. So head into the main menu, and then I think it's to the left, it says BTL, kind of short for battle, I suppose. And then you can kind of select what Hawk does. So if you press Assist Kevin, then they'll basically start attacking the enemy that you're attacking. So for Durin, we're also gonna put Assist Kevin. And he can use Cross Slash, why not? Actually, we should probably set that for Hawk as well. Assist Kevin and use the backslash. That's kind of their double attack, the one that they do at the end. And for Kevin, well, we'll be controlling him so we don't have to set his AI. But yeah, you can set the, oh yeah, they throw darts, I forgot about that. That's really annoying. It's like really damaging. It's hard to, you can't avoid it. Luckily, Kevin has the HP to tank it, so no worries here. And let's make our way back to the free city of Maya. Now, I'm not gonna rush through everything because as long as you're in combat, you cannot run and you walk really slowly. And, you know, it's more fun to just kill the enemies that are in your way. I mean, that's what you do in RPGs, right? You kill everything that's in your way until you get to the final boss. Then you beat it, and you show all of your powers and your new gained abilities and all that. That's what I like about this game. When I was younger, I would actually go back and forth between here and Bizel, which we'll get to in a later episode. I'd basically go back and forth between the cities until I was like level 8 or 9 before even going to fight the golems, just because I could. But as you saw, we took care of the golems relatively easily. We had to heal a few times, but nothing we couldn't handle. When I was younger, though, crap, I wanted to get the chest. Oh well. It might have contained a really good item for all I know. Because the item that I want to get is an item that actually can change day to night. It's called a Dream Sea Herb, and I want that because that'll allow us to gain more control of night and day, so that we can help Kevin. Because I do like fighting during the night. First of all, I love the way that this wolf form looks. I love the transformation that he does, and he just hits really, really hard. I mean, this game is pretty cool looking. It's kind of simple, but it works. You know, it just has that charm, and it's already dead, but it still hit us. But we're almost to the free city anyway. Let's see, is this another trapped treasure chest? I've been getting kind of lucky with that, actually. We haven't got a demon chest once, or an ogre chest, I think it is. We're in the free city of Maya. Let's go heal up before we talk to Bon Voyage. A customer this late at night? You should get some sleep. Yeah, let's sleep. The bad thing is it'll turn time back to day, but oh well. We don't have to fight during the night every single time. I mean, the game looks great during the day and during the night, and I guess it's more fun to have a little bit of variety and not to constantly be the most destructive character in the party. So anyway, let's go talk to Bon Voyage here. Let's see if his cannon is up and running already. What? The bridge fell down? Haha! Finally, time for my Hyper Deluxe Special Cannon V2. Hyper... Bah! Details, just meet me at the back. So, let's see that cannon then. Yeah, you're jumpy. Here it is, the Ultra Gorgeous Turbo Cannon 2. Let's see what it can do. Oops! What? Gunpowder! I forgot about the gunpowder. This thing needs gunpowder. Could you folks get me some gunpowder? I'm too busy on my next invention. Go on. What? You're ordering us around? You want to test your cannon, although I guess we kind of need it too, but you want to test the cannon? You're working on it, and he left? He's not even here anymore? And you're basically saying, you know, go get me some gunpowder. Gunpowder? Where? I was like, That's the thing about scientists, they only ever think of themselves. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, I guess we could ask some of these other cheery townfolk. Yeah, we talked to some of them, but it's not until after you do that little cutscene that you can actually... I think it's talk to... you need to talk to 2 people. One is the woman here, I think. About halfway between here and Bazel is a cave which leads to Forsena. And then this guy here... Gunpowder? The dwarves would have that. They use it all the time to blast new tunnels. The entrance to our village is just before the bridge over the cleft of the earth. Or sorry, here. I've never been down there myself. Now, I'm not sure if the sailor tells you anything. No, he's just saying he got blocked. There's a colony of dwarves living in the cleft of the earth. Gunpowder? You could probably get that at the dwarf village. Okay, so I think now we know everything we need to know, unless he has anything to say. Ever since the monster took over, yeah, we already heard that. Okay, I don't think the kid has anything to say, right? This is Alchemist Bon Voyage's house. He's built something really weird again, and you told us that already. Okay, so we're gonna have to make our way again through the Gold Road. I mean, there's not a lot of backtracking in this game, but this is one of the few places that you have to come to several times. But, you know... Oh! During getting another level, we cannot up strength, then we'll just up intelligence to boost his magic defense. He has enough vitality compared to the others. There's not a lot of backtracking that you need to do in this game until later. And later you can get more efficient means of travel than walking around everywhere. But right now I'm not going to cut any of this little bit out because we'll leave this place soon enough, even though we have to get across it a few more times. Kevin cannot increase strength, but he can increase intelligence, so let's go with magic defense again. And that means Hawk should be leveling up pretty soon as well, maybe even after this battle. No. You can look, you can see in the stat screen how much experience characters need, but, you know, the stat screen is kind of slow, so I'm going to avoid going there as much as I can. And if I wait around until the victory screen disappears, it's because usually the treasure chests only appear until after the victory screen goes away, and I don't want to miss any chests because some of them contain really helpful items. As I'm not going to do any kind of grinding, I'm not always going to have as much money as I'd like to have. So there are going to be times when I'm going to be pressed for money, especially because I like to buy new equipment at almost every single opportunity. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to. So I like to kill most of the enemies, at least the ones that we just happen to run across. One, because it's fun, and two, because it gives us experience and money. And more dart throwing. That's mean. That's really, really mean. Let's kill that guy. I don't mind the assassin bugs, but the other guys, like the Robin Hood character, what are they called, actually? The Porons, I hate them. I really hate them. If he throws a dart at Hawk, he's dead. Well, that's 4 experience Hawk's gonna have to miss out on. So yeah, that's our first death of the game, but that could not be helped. That was just my stupidity for not healing sooner. Then again, I like to be frugal with my items. I don't want to use too much. Cleft of the Earth. They said there was an entrance to the Cave of the Dwarves before the bridge. So at first, when I played this game for the first time, I thought it might be here, like hidden. Or even down here somewhere, like, but there's no entrance here. Now, instead, what you have to do, and the game never tells you this, so if you've never played this game before, this can be kind of tricky. You have to actually go to the goddess statue. Dwarf Cave should be here. What will you do? Well, I'm pretty sure the fairy's not going to be able to help us, so let's just go to Wisp. Finally, my turn! The gemstones in these walls are reflective. The dwarves are using light to create illusions. Ah, creative little tinkers. See, this looks like a rock here, but if I change the angle of incident just so... Voila! Here it is! This is the entrance you've been looking for. Okay, so now we can get to the dwarf village. That's kind of neat. And it's a long way down. This area is part of the next kind of dungeon, I guess, we'll be going to. And essentially, the dwarf village is right over there to the top left, and there's nothing here. Okay. I keep forgetting what the main entrance is. But here we are in the village of the dwarves. And we get some new music, and for some reason, they're all wearing skull helmets. Whoa, humans! I guess you saw the trick entrance, huh? Welcome to the dwarf village. There's an inn, but we don't need it since we just spent a healing item. Gunpowder? Sure, I think Watts has some. He's in the item shop. Then that's where we shall go. Although, actually, I want to go somewhere else first. There's spears outside here, so this is a weapon store. And I think there's some new cool weapons to be had for us. I think, yes, this gives us major attack boosts. So let's give it to everyone. I think one thing they should have done, like most RPGs do, like if you buy an item, you should have the option to equip it right from the shop. I mean, that's what most RPGs let you do. Instead, you have to go through this incredibly slow menu and go through like this little... Oh, and I haven't sold the old items yet. I'll do that next time. I'm not in terrible need of money yet. Yeah, it's a good idea to sell your old equipment. I think there's also an armor shop. We got some in the last episode, but I just want to check real quick. Yeah, there's an armor bit out here. So if everything goes right, we should be able to buy some new armor here as well. We got helmets in Maya, but I think they here have new chest armors, which will give us 4 extra defense for every single character. Let's equip that too, and after that, I'm gonna go into the menus again and sell some shit. Because we're kind of getting over-encumbered with items. There's no benefit whatsoever to keeping all of your old items. Unless you want to kind of keep them for collection purposes, but I don't really see the point in doing that. Essentially, you just want to sell everything that you can't use. So just talk to him and go, like, sell. Just sell the armor. You know, it's a little bit of money. You can actually switch to another character here by using the L and R buttons. So we're going to sell their shit too. The iron sword we're not going to need, and the hard leather we're not going to need. basically, selling your old equipment gives you at least the money to buy one more item. So, you know, if you're a little short on cash, just do that. But we needed to go talk to Watts in the item shop, which is here. Hi! Watts left a while ago. He said there was something strange at the end of the new tunnel. Go out of the village to the right and you'll find him eventually, but watch out for the monsters. In the meantime, why don't you buy something? Well, I'm not sure you're actually selling anything worthwhile. Are you? A few round drops. Let's get 2. Let's leave the rest in storage. Holy Angel's Grail. I'm gonna get one of these, just in case something happens. Because you can find them randomly in chests, but I always get unlucky. RPGs have a tendency to do that. But enough talk about random RPGs. This is Seiken Densetsu. We're playing this one. Stop comparing it to others. Is this Watts then? Looking for Watts? He should be somewhere in this tunnel. Here, I'll open it up. Okay, it must have collapsed after he entered. There you go. Have fun. That's a mighty fine mining pick, by the way. If you can whack a wall a few times and get that kind of explosive effect, that's amazing. And now we're in the dwarf tunnel with stronger enemies, marginally stronger enemies, although probably not yet here. I think they're a little bit up ahead. Now, there will be at least one goddess statue up ahead, so we're just gonna go there, and that's where we'll call the episode, I think. Otherwise, I might have to stop in the middle of nowhere, and I don't like that because I want to save and call it quits, because I've been recording 3 episodes in a row, because it's a weekend right now, and I have lots and lots of time. And basically everyone's out of the house, so there's zero chance of me getting interrupted. Another round drop for the storage. But I do want to start calling the episode relatively soon. Although there are a few safe spots I guess I could go stand. It's not too big of a problem. Anyway, we saw kind of a character in the previous screen, and I kind of want to know what he has to say. A dwarf. Must be Watts then. Yeah, I'm Watts. Sure, I'll sell you some gunpowder. How does 5,000 Luke sound? I don't even have it. No way. You sure drive a hard bargain. How does 3,000 luck grab you? No deal. What do you expect? I can't give the stuff away. But Let's not hang around here too long. The tremors might start again any minute. I came down here looking for our guardian spirit gnome, and he's nowhere in sight. Well, I have to keep looking. See you later. Okay, so quakes might have collapsed the tunnel entrance. We're coming up on 18 minutes now, so I'm going to call the episode here. In the next one, we're going to explore the rest of this tunnel and see if we can find the guardian spirit gnome and maybe get us some gunpowder in case that cheapskate still doesn't want to sell us anything. We might just have to take it off by force. We'll do that next time, however. Thanks everybody very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.